G'day, g'day, Spartan Willie here, and welcome back to our Aston Martin Motorsport Manager F1 2021 Manager Mod Save, Episode 7. Alright, here we are, Istanbul today, looking forward to it, but just before we get started here, I just want to say a massive thank you to all our commenters. So we had Adam Edwards, who I haven't seen comment before, I could be wrong, but yeah, he said, awesome vids, keep going man, thanks so much, means the world. I try and reply to every comment by the way guys, so leave any sort of criticisms, feedback, anything down in the comments below. We had Will Mark Wick, who is the mod creator, he confirmed. He said that he's never seen this whole Vettel thing happen before, but I think we might have fixed it with the focus. We're holding out for that. But we also had Yudin, who had a pretty good theory on that topic. He said Stroll Senior is sabotaging the other car when Vettel is outshining Stroll. And I think he could be on there because Vettel was in like sixth place when he went out last time. And he made a good point that when the one race he finished, he was in like 15th. So no threat to his son. So no sabotage. I think Uden could be onto something there. And we also, another little oopsie here. You wouldn't believe me. I was the guy that made all the tutorials because I've made a mistake in the mod installation with the whole update. Trust me, I'm trustworthy. It's just with the mod update, it threw a bit of a spanner in the works. But because back here was only 36 laps, Will Mark Wick commented and said, I don't have all the right files in the update. So they're in now. We got the new loading screen with Lewis Hamilton and stuff. So we're all up to date. Hopefully it works. If you've seen this video, it's all fine and we can continue on with the save. I have made a backup just in case. Let's continue. All right, so Istanbul today. Let's do it. Now, HQ wise, I think we got quite a while to the test track's done, which is a bit of a shame because I think our engines are coming across nicely. So my condition sort of worsened overnight of sickness. So I might sound more sick than I did yesterday when I recorded those 3 sub videos, but I'm soldiering on to put out the videos daily. I'm not dropping the daily grind. Let's keep it going. But yeah, so make sure to like and subscribe as well if you're enjoying the series. It helps the videos out so much in the algorithm and it helps me out as well. So yeah, that would mean the world to me. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead 10 days and I'll see you for Istanbul. All right, here we are. Istanbul time. I'm really excited for this weekend. Hopefully I have a good weekend. Is it engine heavy? Yeah, it is. So we have fully upgraded that engine that we finished last episode, and I have put it on Lance Stroll's car. I do think he's our number 1 driver at the moment. I think you can't really argue with that because he scored the most points. I love Vettel, and I hope to see him improve, but I don't want to put the good engine in him until we know he can finish a race consistently. You know what I mean? He's finished one. Let's see if he can finish the next couple. We don't want him crashing out with our good engine. We are starting to fall behind in the engine and gearbox, however. We got the good aerodynamics. Well, we got a good front wing. Decent brakes there on the column, but yeah. I think our stock engine was actually 8th, and then this new engine 6th. So we got another engine coming through. Hopefully it's ready by next time. It should be, maybe. It depends on the reliability of it. But yeah, let's go ahead here, and we got 8th. Tire selection, you know what we do. I'll see you for Q2. Oh, Buster Rhymes. Alright, so if we're being completely honest here, I'm not that inspired by our Q1 performance. You can see the engine difference, so look at that. There's almost half a second between Stroll and Vettel just because he's got a slightly better engine. So that engine is definitely a big focus. Look how close we were to getting knocked out of Q1 with Vettel there. It's not great, but it's fine. We move on to Q2 here. In the rain, it looks like it did start to rain at the end of last session. Oh, no, okay, it's going to be the same this session. So we're going to send him out for a bank color to start. So there we go. Chuck him out there, get him going. Now, I wonder who's going to take pole here. I actually don't know. It's going to be between Verstappen and Hamilton, obviously. Um, if I had to say, let's say Verstappen, because he's going purple right now, even though he's the only one on the track. But Vettel's in 3rd. That lasted about 3 seconds. And we drop all the way into the Q2 elimination threshold. That is pretty much how this weekend's going. Right to the bottom of the timings. That's alright. We move on. Vettel's going to be sent out first, followed by Stroll. Surely go. Oh my god, there's half a second to Russell in the Williams. We are well off the pace this weekend, but that's fine. We'll make the most out of it, won't we? On the flying lap now. Stroll, try and close the gap a bit, please. And the sectors are really weird on this track, but yeah, there we go. We actually overtake Russell. That's what we like to see. We are faster than a Williams. That is great. Oh, never mind. He takes it back. Oh my days. How's Russell so much faster than Latifi? They must give Russell all the parts because Latifi was like a no-show in Q1. Um, Ricardo P3 in Q2. That's what you like to see. That is what we like to see as an Australian. And fans, that's a weird spot to be watching from, if I'm being honest. I mean, how's the people in the back row gonna see? Anyway, that is qualifying done. I'll see you for the race. All right, race day now. What do we expect from today? A chaotic monsoon of a race, and yes, we are going to get that. It's going to be a weird one though. It's going to be slicks, wets, inters. Okay, I like that. This excites me. Super soft race trim. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're not great options on the knowledge with Lance Stroll there. Medium tires and car condition. Car condition is not a problem. Setups are alright. We'll leave the setups. We'll go high and push with Vettel because I'm still worried about him. And start race. And my prediction was correct. Verstappen is pole. That prediction was just a guess. Calling a prediction is a bit of a compliment to me. Bottas makes the third row today. That's good. Usually he's on the fourth row. Good for him. Norris and Sainz a bit off their teammate. And there's us, yes, behind George Russell. That's what we like to see. Latifi down in 18th. See, there's just a big pace difference between the teammates in some teams. Um, but yeah, anyway, we're going to run on board Stroll here because he's the car in front with the better engine. Going Stroll. Oh, not the best start. Chucking in 2 times. Vettel's going to speed past him. Who was that? Who went off there? Norris. Okay, I thought it was Vettel for a minute. Every time I see someone have an off, I think it's Vettel. It's his precedent, he said, though. Let's be real. And if Yuden's right, I'm starting to worry about Vettel's existence in this race because he is actually ahead of Lance Stroll. Lawrence, we've actually put up a sign on the garage that says Lawrence Stroll, you're not allowed in. So hopefully Vettel keeps with that 20 focus and wins this race. Not just finish it, he's going to win it. Okay, that's a bit ambitious, but let's go with it. So Stroll, we're going to let him race here. We're not going to do any team orders. How are we going for? Oh, Charles Leclerc is out of this race. First out, he's in the garage already. That was a quick car recovery. The car looks fine to me. No, just kidding. So Vettel stuck behind the Williams for ages. What do you want me to do about it? You can push, I guess. You've been stuck behind Vettel, have you? That's pretty funny. He's been stuck behind the Williams. Zooming along in this race. It's still got 55 laps. Oh, we've got 50 laps to go. Oh, it's starting to rain. Here we go. Wet period. Do we jump straight in the wets? No, we go around another lap on these for sure. Easily. And another lap after this on these. Do you reckon? Or do we come in? No, we're not going inters. No, we're missing the inter period. We're staying out for one more lap. Why would the hell are people putting on inters? What lunatics? Oh my god, the grid have done an absolute oopsie there. For sure. Alright, we'll take that track position though. Do we go in for wets now? Yeah, we're going for... No, stay out in the slicks for one more lap, actual. Our pace is still not really there, is it? No, I think it's still slicks. Alright, now we pit for wets. Alright, balanced. It's going to be a double stack, but that's fine. Just nobody crash on the way to the pits. You're on slicks, remember, lads. Oh, I just said don't make a mistake. You're on slicks. Vettel is actually leading a race. I was only kidding, Vettel. You don't have to win it. Feel free to, though, please. Alright, let's see how much time we actually gain from that whole AI doing the same thing. A decent amount. We're in 5th and 7th. How can this survive? I don't think it will, but we'll see how we go here. Sebastian Vettel will ride on board the front driver. Push, push, push on those tires. Driver mistake. Don't push that hard. It keeps saying driver mistake there, but I'm not seeing that big of a mistake, so it's all right. And we've got a Vettel Ricardo Stroll sandwich here. That's great. I never thought I'd say those words in my life, but I've said it, and I don't regret it. So it's almost... No, it's not almost inters. And just let Ricardo go, Vettel. Honest. There you go. Oh, is this actual mistake? I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm too impatient to watch him make a mistake here. It just makes me cringe. Alright, keep pushing on these tyres. We're not on attack, so hopefully we won't have an accident, but we really got these tyres up to temp. We're going to tell... No, I'm going to try and make these tyres last a bit longer. I can't get past Vettel. Yeah, well, I'm not using team orders, so I have a lot of Vettel fans watching, so no team orders being used here. We'll just give him an overtake engine mode and give Vettel... He's not quite unlocked attack yet. I'm still not letting him attack because he will have an accident. And people are starting to strap on the inters. I still think it's... Yeah, it's probably about time for inters, actually. Good call, AI. We're going to see how we go in this pit. If we're going to double stack, who's the car in front? Vettel. So we want to make sure we do a safe pit stop for Vettel. Otherwise, if there's a mistake and he's the car in front, both drivers get punished. Am I putting on wets or inters? I feel like I'm a bit out of it. Hang on. Make sure I put on inters. I swear to God, if I put on wets. End Vettel's race. I'll never hear the end of it. Alright, here we go. Clean, double stack pit stop. Let's go, 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 go. Good job, pit crew. Out they go. Onto the inters. Now, hopefully we can get these tyres to last to the end of this race. Give them the overtake engine mode. Don't have an accident. We got a bit of a gap between our drivers now, which is great, and we got Bottas behind us, so that's even better. Not really, because he'll be in front of us in about 2.2 seconds, but it's behind us for now. How long are these inters projected to last? 36. See, that's a problem. That really is a problem, isn't it? Now, do we just destroy these tyres into the ground and just accept we have to pit again? Or do we try and make these tyres last the entire race? That's the dilemma I'm facing right now. Should we split the strategy? Someone goes on a double stop in the wet. I mean, another stop in the wet. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Let's just make it so they both have to pit again, because I think that's what the AI are going to do, and you can't go wrong there. If you follow what everyone else does, you won't lose out too badly. Because, I mean, they might make it. I don't know. Let's just see. Take it as it comes. But we're in a bit of a slow part of this race, so I'll let you guys go, and I'll bring you back when something exciting happens. Alright, so with 7 laps to go here, I've just been watching Vettel go in circles for about 5 minutes here, and I've got to say, it has been amazing. We have kept the gap to Bottas lovely. The tyres are going to make it to the end easily. We've literally just left them on neutral, and even though they've underheated, and to be honest, I did think this. I don't think the temperature matters that much in the mod. The temperature does sort of matter a lot more in the base game, so they've been underheating. We've seen a couple mistakes, but they haven't really been that bad. I think they're more to do with the wet. But yeah, the tyre's going to make it, and we got more fuel, and I'm hoping we get a couple pit stops ahead. But I think the gap's pretty big, so maybe hopefully we just get Bottas to pit, so we can take that spot. But what a weekend! If we can hold on to this result, we will shoot up the table above AlphaTauri, which is pretty exciting. We'll be finally in that 6th place spot that I promised old Lawrence Stroll would get. He doesn't care as long as we're making money. But it looks like Bottas is actually going to get past us here. Unlucky Vettel. It was only, I mean, I say it was only a matter of time, but we kept him back for about 30 laps, so it's a bit unlucky. But as long as we hold on, we still go above AlphaTauri, so we hold on to 6th place. Lovely stuff. Final lap, what a result this will be. Sebastian Vettel will get his first points of the season, which will put him on 6th. Lawrence Stroll gets another 4, that'll make his total 11. Well done, everyone. Good race. What a race. Vettel's still racing because he didn't get lapped or something. Hopefully he didn't run out of fuel in the last lap. I didn't even check that, to be honest. Worn tyres. Doesn't matter. We make it to the end. Lovely stuff. That is a great race. We dealt with the wet conditions well. We got ourselves in a good spot and held on. And look at our tyres. The smoothness of the drivers won us that race. Hamilton in the wet. I'd love to see what his tyres were. Wait, wasn't it in Turkey in real life and he was basically driving on slicks by the end of the race? I think it was. And he does it Turkey in the game. But yeah, what a race for us. I'm really happy with that. Lawrence will be pleased. Lance is pleased. Sebastian Vettel's pleased. Hopefully you guys are too. Let us know what you think of that race. Oh, what? Lance Stroll did cut a corner pretty badly. One of those mistakes. And he got a 10-second time penalty. Okay. I did see that, but I thought it said no action taken. So does that mean that... Is that with the penalty taken into account? I think so. So we're 15 seconds ahead of Lando Norris. Oh, that's even better. So we could take a 10-second penalty and still be way above the McLaren. Bit of pace in the wet, I'm telling you. That was a good race. I'm much more optimistic about our future now. I mean, I always knew it was going to be a slow progress. Look at this loading screen. Looks lovely. Anyway, alright, let's have a look at our interview here. Which one of your drivers are better? Lance Stroll. You just have to say someone, okay? Or else you lose your marketability. I don't actually think any driver is better than the other. They both have their days, but otherwise you hurt your marketability, and we don't want that. All right, so let's have a look at our standings here. Paul Ricard next up in 10 days. Will our engine be ready? Maybe. Like I said before, maybe. But that puts us into 6th place. Lawrence Stroll wrapped with that one. Above AlphaTauri, Williams actually picked up a point in the last race, so good on them as well. Who's leading the championship? Verstappen by 4 points. That's a grouse little battle going on there. I mean, the teammates don't really have anything to do with it. Bottas is laying down Mercedes just a tad in the old Red Bull v Mercedes battle. But I'll stop talking now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Leave a like in this video if you are, and subscribe if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. I'll see you in the next one.